How is the Bible taught? Well, we will, boy, that's a big question because there's style and there's content. So let's talk about style. My style tends to be more teaching oriented. If you have a spectrum of preaching to teaching, where preaching tends to be action driven or emotional driven or inspirationally driven to help people make choices and take steps, versus teaching, which tends to be more educational than inspirational, helping people to learn and to process and to hopefully then take action. Mine tends to be, if there's a middle, mine would be just to the teaching side of that. I like learning about the Bible, the history, the culture, the language, and conveying enough of that so that the Holy Spirit, this is really what it is, this is the style, so that the Holy Spirit has some kind of fuel inside of your heart and my heart to build from that, to energize from that, to feed, and let the Holy Spirit really do the inspiration inside of a person. He's the one who convicts the world, at least, of righteousness, sin, and judgment, and he commends us to growth. He's the one. If we give him fuel inside of us, building materials inside of our hearts, he will be the one to grow up inside of us individually and as a body what we need to then go out and build his kingdom. So I don't so much try to hype people up and energize them that way, nor do I try to dull, make people bored and go to sleep with just Bible facts. I try to be inspired myself and pass on that inspiration, and hopefully God speaks to people. So that's the style. The content will primarily be verse by verse through books of the Bible, with occasional departures on topical studies. Topical studies are important. Any church that says they only do verse by verse, not true. We will do verse by verse primarily with topical sort of expeditions between books, or as God says there's a need. So there you have it. That'll be the style, that'll be the content. And I believe we will begin, if you're watching this before we start, with 1 John. So there we go. Thanks.